Welcome back to Nerdstorm, everybody. As I turn on the timer.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hold on. Yeah, okay,
I'm your echo.
Caleb, have you ever wanted to hit a woman in your life before?
Oh my goodness, let me think about that.
Because I'm going to tell you the story of my, since we were talking about old childhood loves, this is not my story. And I, reluctantly tell the information upon the internet what it will. I don't know if this will ever get back to the ears of the person that I was friends with at the time. And this is his story, and I'm going to tell his story right now.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Matt. He was a good friend of mine. You probably know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was a good friend of mine. It was middle school. And my group of friends, we were the nerdy, real kind of nerdy, kind of shy group.
Yeah.
We played a lot of Halo. We were that group.
Yeah.
The ones that weren't, chasing women at all.
Oh, no.
He sets his eyes upon a nice woman as I bump the pop filter. I'm sorry about that. He sets his eyes upon a lady that he fancied. For the first time, really,
Ooh.
And we're like, dude, Matt, you deserve this. Go for it.
You're a guy.
Stand-up gentleman. There's no way she's going to say no to your advances, So he writes this heartfelt letter of being kind of being like that shy kid, the white knight in the back of the classroom, that kind of thing,
White knight in the back of the classroom.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's the nice guy in the back of the classroom.
One of the cool
never
kids
gets to
sat in the
shine.
back.
Okay.
Black Knights.
Shut up. It's a metaphor. I'm telling the story, okay?
Oh, sorry, so sorry.
So, he writes this very, very nice, heartfelt letter of being like, and not in a creepy kind of stalker
It wasn't
way.
like
Maybe
I
I don't think it
upon
was.
the back of your head for days.
It was a
now.
poem, and it was very, very
Rhymey.
Edgar Allan Poe-esque, dark
I'm gonna
and
chop you up,
ritualistic.
put you in my floorboard.
Yeah, but so he writes this note to this lady that he fancied, that we all kind of knew, And she's like, yeah, she's a sweet girl. She's a nice, pretty, cute little girl. You go for it, Matt. This is 8th grade, so yeah, back then, which was
Looking for love.
2006 or something like that.
Well, that's probably good. Yeah, I think it might
Yeah, I
have
think
been.
it was. Anyways, and at the end of this nice, heartfelt, full-page front and back letter note,
Front
they
and
got
back.
paid. I think I was the one that gave it to her because he was too shy to go and give it to her. I was like, hey.
That happened a
And
lot.
I think I was
That happened a lot.
good friends with her, so it was obviously I was the choice. Good.
That's what you
Matt,
did. You
good,
helped out
good
your
job.
bro, man.
Good job picking a messenger,
Yeah.
So I hand her this note, heartfelt letter. At the end of the letter was one of them check boxes.
Oh,
You know,
classic.
the
oh
yes,
my
the no,
gosh. Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, hey, my friend, he really fancies you. It'd mean the world to him if he just read this letter and got back to him or something. He's like, you can hand it to me, or you can hand it to him, whatever you want to do. It's totally cool, nonchalant, just breezy, just going with the breeze.
Straight breezy.
So I handed it to her, and I go back, and he's like, how did it go? Okay, this is the time period, you got out of school, and everybody just kind of chills at the, outside the school waiting for their rides and stuff. One of them kind of things. Your door's locked, fucking jester guy. Anyway, he gets it back, the note, and just kind of stomped on his heart, no on the back of the thing. And,
just straight up no.
Just a straight up hard no.
Well, there was only 2 checks.
Yes.
You can only
yes
do
or
either.
no.
So he should have put
they
something
write
nicer.
Sometimes they write the maybe with the checkbox, and they score that, and they want to talk to you for a little while or something.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? It was a hard no. It was a hard no, is what he got. And I was just, at that point in my life, I was like, that fucking bitch. I swear to God, I will defend my friend's honor because he's not going to. I swear you better count your prayers, lady. That kind of thing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness gracious.
Wow.
And I didn't hit her.
You wanted to.
I don't think I ever talked to her after that again because it was too embarrassing for me. Dude, I can do a little boosty.
Too embarrassed. Oh, that's a
I found a bad guy.
bad guy. Teammate.
Fuck, it's these spiders,
I'll get a
dude.
spider. I'll get the top spider. No, I'll get this spider.
I'm gonna work on the top spider. Oh, vulnerable to fire.
Oh, you got fire on your sword.
I do. You're gonna tumble on him, bro. So that was the point of my story there.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to think about if I wanted to ever hit a lady.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm kind of a gentleman.
Are you?
I don't know. I might have.
Oh, he's got big money health. Look at him. It's 74 over there.
Woo! Woo!
So you, I mean, like, I never hit a woman.
You
Obviously.
don't know. I'm not saying you have.
But like, it's like you fuck with my friends, you're fucking with me. And it's like I will hate you for the rest of my life.
Girl,
That is something I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
Not capable of ever hitting a woman.
You're good. You're good at hating people.
Dude, I'm the kind of guy that like I can drop beef. Like if you're angry with me or I'm angry with you, like I can set it aside. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like that kind of thing. But like I can hold a grudge for the rest of my life. Like I can forgive you, but I never forget. You know, and I will quick to bring that shit up. As
like
terrible
instantly.
as that is. Yeah, no, like I remember the bitch that took like tater tots off of my school lunch tray in like elementary school. You know, if I ever saw her again, she's begging for water and you know in the desert, Mojave. I'm like, no lady. No. You ate my goddamn tater tots.
That's brutal, man.
Nah,
You're hardcore.
I would give her water. But the point is, I never forget those who've wronged me. Do not cross me.
Lesson
Don't
learned.
fuck with me. What a
Rubella.
crackerjack adventure.
Rubella?
If I wasn't circus bound with a blight career in my future,
That's a man?
perhaps I'd stick close. I think it's you know, I don't want to offend anybody.
Stick around. You gotta choose your words.
Sorry, chum, but I can't. I have an audience to bewitch. I
Well,
am certain you mean
like-
enchant.
Oh, I just hit the pot filter. Oh, I'm a fool.
God, you fool.
But
We act
her-
like this is, like, not our full-time job. I wish this was our full-time job. It'd be amazing.
I think everyone in their life wants that.
That's true.
You gotta earn it.
But then you think about, like, no, not that, you know? Pop this open for me, baby. Healing tonics.
Gotcha.
Give me those.
Yeah, but hitting a woman, I don't.
No,
Like, I
there's
don't-
no reason to ever do it, you know?
I was just about to
Well,
say.
you would never do it. There's always a reason, you know? Like saying there's never a reason, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because people deserve to get hit sometimes. That's just like the facts.
That's sometimes. Yeah,
Sometimes you do shitty things
What-
and you deserve to be punched
Dude,
for
you know
it.
what I thought you were gonna say though?
Whether you're gonna get punched or not, that's up to somebody
I
else.
thought you were gonna bring up the story. Remember when we were in high school,
Yeah.
and then over to the side of our lunch
Oh
room,
god, are you,
yeah, there was all these vending machines, and it opened up to the courtyard,
yeah.
and then then I don't.
You can say it.
Okay.
You can say it.
There was a whole bunch of people that sat over there and
Yes.
sat in the courtyard, and it was commonly known. Actually, no, I think we just called them that.
I think it
Was
might
it commonly
be a term.
known,
I don't know.
or is it a real term?
Courtyard kid?
Courtyard kid, yeah.
Like, you guys all know what fucking courtyard kids are.
Like if I say like, oh, he was a total courtyard kid, you'd be like, got it.
Yeah.
Like I picture it exactly.
Which, like, honestly, I was always jealous of them.
Well, they did what they
True.
wanted.
Well, I mean, like, I remember specifically going into lunch one time, and, like, I was, like, senior year, and they're all playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards on,
Yeah.
on the table. I was like, fuck. And that's, like, when we got back to, like, just our group.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not outside of our group. We're not social nerds, you know, like, we do everything
Closet nerds.
inside. Yeah. And we were getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, fuck, I want to go play Yu-Gi-Oh with them. That'd be fucking rad.
Yeah, I'll
That's
show
what I
off
wanna
my
do.
deck.
Yeah. It's like, I got a sweet frog deck right now. This is going to be rad.
Yeah.
But, I didn't. And instead, I just resented all of them. So,
Well, anyway,
say something about me, maybe.
what I was getting at, we went over there because that's where all the vending machines were. We were
Mhm.
right in front of the courtyard opening to the courtyard, and that's where all the courtyard kids hang out. And we, you'd have to go over there to get your soda pop. So me and Mikey, some other friends, went over there to get our soda pop. And Mikey, you've been known to sag your pants a little bit,
Especially in that time.
especially in that time. You're more respectable these
I
days.
try not to now. It's just I have a flat ass and my pants fall off of me.
Yeah.
So that's really...
Back then, it was kind of purposeful because
Yes.
it was in, it was
Well, it was,
hip.
like, sexy.
Yeah, it was very sexy. It was like easy access, baby. Just like
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
yeah,
I was always ready for a nice ass pounding.
yeah, yes.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I've been wandering this entire episode to the left, and it hasn't stopped. So
It's been going good so far. Well, anyway, so he's sagging his pants and he's going to get a Coke. He passes by this lady, and she's like, pull up your pants.
She was
she's same age as us, or
not
younger.
all mentally there, though. Let's get that across, right?
Maybe so.
She was very much not.
Oh, so all our stories are about people who aren't mentally there?
What do you mean all our stories? It's the first story.
Oh. I'm talking about the other episodes.
Well, yeah. Obviously.
Everything. Well, anyway. She might have not been. But anyway, she told him, Mikey, to pull up his pants.
I didn't think it was serious, though.
I don't know.
For my own sake here.
She sounded pretty serious.
Like, what other kid would be like, no, you, and like pushes up their glasses.
That's what teachers say. Pull up your pants.
So
Not
I was like,
kids.
Fuck you, lady. That's where I was standing.
We call her a lady. She was our age.
Hey, if they slowed me, if you could just
speed you up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Does that work?
Yeah. Counteracts it. Okay, I'm gonna finish the story because this is my story here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm working too hard.
Yeah. She tells me to pull up my pants, and me, delightfully playful, like, oh, Mikey, that kind of thing. Clearly is what it was. I pulled my pants all the way down. Not all the way down, but bared my ass.
It was bare.
Woman, which now sounds like
I saw it all.
Assault.
That's what it sounds like.
But it was a playful intent. This is where I was coming at here. So, you know, take it as you will.
Yeah.
Bared my ass to this woman. And she was wearing what I could only describe as G.I. Joe boots.
Combat boots
with like camo pants tucked into the combat boots.
But once again, that's
with like
so,
a tank top. That's super courtyard.
That's
kid.
so courtyard.
It's very JROTC, courtyard kid, in that style. So she decides to kick me in my behind.
Yeah, you're weird.
Which I'm like, what the fuck? And then I turn around, and she decides to throw a punch at my face.
Yeah.
Which I, in my most ninjiest of states,
he hardly leaned back.
No, I didn't lean back. She like punched at me, and I just like pulled my hand up in a palming motion and slapped her forearm as it came up, and the punch went right by my face.
Really?
100%.
I thought it was just like a lackadaisical like. Wah.
Oh no! Like I straight up just slapped her arm out of the way.
The image of your behind was just seared into my brain. It was hard.
Yeah.
Everything was a blur.
I know. You were mesmerized. As she was as well, and that's why she was trying to punch.
That's why she missed the punch.
Yeah. So I slapped her hand out of the way, when I gave my hardest, the fuck lady look that I could possibly do, because I knew she's, you know, I just wasn't ready for an assault upon myself.
That's true.
At the time, you know.
Right now, like at this day and age, you can go to court for that.
Yeah, and then the proceeding ended with me getting kicked in the shin. And then I was like, okay, I got kicked in the shin.
She kicked you in the shin and then went. She screeched at you.
She screeched at me. Get that for me. Yeah. Papa needs his juice. All right.
So yeah, probably not the greatest story. But
not the greatest story, but a story nonetheless.
Hey, that's real life stories.
That's true. These are all things that have happened. And you know what else is gonna have happen?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a great rest of your Thursday. And we're going to record a Beer Goggles right now.
Oh, please do.
And it's going to be fantastic. You guys should tune in tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Central. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below.
Oh, honey, yeah, do that.
See the full sellout that I just pulled there?
Sell out.
Full sellout, baby. I'm riding everything on this.
This is my hopes and my dreams.
This is everything I want.
Kevin Hart did it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, couldn't stop it.
Hey, but you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow, and then maybe on the weekend. Who knows?
Anything can happen.
It's possible.